Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do get ready with me, and I'm doing my makeup of the week. Now my last video, when I asked you guys for some advice and stuff, um the majority of the advice I got was having like a makeup of the month tray. So I decided to do like a makeup of like the week, because makeup of the month I probably won't be able to, I still won't be able to use up everything. So, and this is geared towards using the makeup that I have. And I'm assuming makeup of the week, makeup of the month is like you use it, use the products over a week, see how you feel about them, you get full use out of it. Today's Monday, so I'm starting fresh. All right, so I think I'm gonna do my eyes first. And a lot of the makeup I'm gonna use today is the makeup I talked about, like makeup I purchased I didn't really use. So I'm going to use the YSL Couture Clutch on the eyes today. I'm going to start with the eyes today, and this is in 200. All right, so I sat down, I put some concealer on my eyes. I'm using the Nars, the potted concealer, the soft matte. I think it's in Amande or Amande, or it's pronounced. And I'm just going to use a little bit of my Mercier powder and honey to set it down. And then I have to do my brows, but I'm gonna do my brows off camera. I like to do my brows after I set down powder. I already have my whatchamacallit, I have the Got To Be glue. I set down my brows with that already. All right. And I'm still using MAC's Dip Down. Is it Dip Down or Dip? It fell into my cleavage. Okay, so I think it's Dip Down. Whatever it is, Dip Brow or Dip Down, I'm still using it. And I like it. I've been liking it a lot. All right, so like I said, I'm using the Couture Clutch from YSL. This is what it looks like. Super pretty. And you know me, I don't do much with my eye, so I'm gonna do like a quick eye. So I'm gonna use this brown shade right here and just put it in here. It has like a little bit of like, sometimes it looks pinkish and then sometimes it looks brown. So I'm gonna take most of it for the outer part of my eye. Nothing too fancy. Keeping it very simple. All right, then I'm gonna take a little bit of, it's very soft and buttery, so sometimes you can get fallout. I'm gonna take a little bit of this and just put it on my brow bone, and I'm putting it right where, like literally on the bone. Like right in here. And my mirror is this way, guys. That's why, I always look over here. So this is like a pinkish shade. It's a beautiful shade. So I'm going to put some in the inner part of my eye before I go over with the with shimmer. I think that will look pretty. And when you have shadows like this, it's like they pretty much blend themselves. There's like nothing like much to do. They're just soft and buttery and creamy. Then of course I'm going to take the shimmer shade. And this is so buttery and creamy, and I'll just put it right here using my fingers. And I'm getting a little bit of fallout because it's so soft and so buttery. All right, see? Quick and simple. So I'm going to go in with lashes and liner, and I'll be right back. All right, now that lashes and liner is on, I'm going to go in with the face. I'm wearing a little bit of my Juvias Place, and I color corrected. So because I spoke about this Lancome, this is the Tient Idole. This is the Ultra Wear Care and Glow Foundation. I have it in the shade 515W. I spoke about this when I talked about products that I thought I would use more. I think I've used this twice. I think this now would be, oh, I was looking for my sponge. This would be the perfect opportunity, I think, for me to wear it. And I love this idea because every week I'm going to have a different tray of like different products that I want to use. And I think by the end of the summer or even the end of the year, let's go the end of the year, because we're talking about a lot of makeup. I'll probably be able to like use most of my makeup. Now, I don't remember much about this foundation, how it wore or anything like that. The shade looks nice. I don't even remember like the shade, how it looked or anything. It was a while ago. And I was saying I would go back and I would look at the video. I didn't go back and look at it. But it's feeling super nice. Do you guys own this foundation? Are you like me? Did you just kick it to the side? It smells interesting. It's not really a smell I can describe. And that's because somebody has suggested I do a scent of the week. Girl, I'm not good at describing scents at all. Like, I'll be describing smells to people, and when they smell, be like, but that's not how you said it smelled. So after that, I'm like, you know what? Stay in your lane. That's not for you. All right, this looks and feels so nice. I don't remember how it wore either. It definitely has like a nice glow to it. I don't even remember it being glowy. All right, so for concealer, I also spoke about my Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate concealer. You know, the foundation is one of my top 3 foundations of all time. So I have this in, I think it's 6W1 Spice. Everything is going to be listed in the description box. And I don't know why I don't reach for this, so I'm going to reach for it today. And of course, I'm going to use it for the rest of the week, incorporating other things. So I'm going to try to do, what I remember with this though, you don't need a lot. And I wished I had gotten the shade a little lighter because this looks more like a color corrector kind of shade. So I have my Urban Decay in that light pink shade, just in case. I have it on standby in case I think I need it to brighten the under eye, because I like a bright under eye. What I remember about this, you don't need a lot. And this probably looks like a lot to a lot of people, but you really don't need a lot. For me, this is not a lot because I like a lot of concealer. All right, let's blend it out. Other than I remember you don't need a lot. I don't remember too much about it because I don't wear it a lot. I feel most concealers blend out so good with this sponge. I mean, with this puff. The Lancome foundation, oh my God, the smell. It's not unpleasant, but it's taking over. That's all I'm smelling. I hope the scent fades. Because I plan to wear it at least 3 days out of the week. So I can get some use of it. Do I really love it? Do I want to keep using it? I think this is like the suggestion to do this. Such a good idea. Especially when you have so much makeup. And I'm going to try to bring my makeup from that side over as well. Tom. I had you sitting there, Tom. You look nice. This is looking super pretty, and this foundation is looking really pretty, right? Like, that was sitting in my drawer for like, what, over 2 years? When did this foundation launch? And especially when I first started my channel earlier on, every foundation that launched, I think I used to be reviewing. And I've given away a lot of foundations along the way as well. All right, listen, if you have this concealer and you're like me and it's in your drawer, bring it out. This looks really nice. And I've said this so many times on my channel. If you live close to a CCO, they sell Tom Ford at a discount. You can always pop in there. And somebody had asked me what a CCO is. It's a cosmetic company outlet. They sell discounted makeup. I'm gonna put a little bit of this. I'll have the shade in the description box. I can't see, but I think it's P something. Just to give a little brightening. I just need 1 dot because I just can see this is super bright. And a lot of the products that I'm going to use today, it's products that I haven't used. And this I don't let sit because this dries down quickly. Okay, that popped. All right. I think this is a nice combination. All right, so for the face of the week, I'm trying to use products I haven't used in a while. So I'm going to bring out my Danessa Balm. I remember I used to love this, and I have this in dark 3. And if you're watching this video and you're like me, that you have a ridiculous amount of like makeup, and you have what I have, bring it out. Look how pretty this is. It's a beautiful shade, right? Sometimes we forget, because I was going through my makeup to, you know, do my face of the week, and I was like, oh, so I'm going to keep these out. I don't have a tray, but I'm keeping it in one of those, the drawer on the bottom. And I don't know if I'm going to add in or switch out something, but for the week, I'm going to wear this. And I'm really liking how this foundation looks. I'm really liking how this foundation looks. Something is poking me in my eye. This balm is beautiful. Like, the only thing I didn't really love from her was her loose powders. I didn't love them, but everything else, like, she just hits it out the park. I forgot, look how pretty this is. If you have yours and you're not using it, girl, bring it all the way out, because look at this. Beautiful, beautiful sheen. Oh, this foundation has a very strong smell. Well, at least to me, it does. Like, it's all I'm smelling. All right. I had also spoken about this LYS blush. I have so many, but today I chose this one. It's called Inspire. It's almost like an orange peach. Oh, it's coming apart. The screw is coming out. Oh, whatever. So I want to put this on before I put powder, and I like putting creams on with a sponge, especially like a damp sponge. So I'm just gonna do the whole blush routine. I forgot how pretty this is. See? I love this suggestion. Every week I'm gonna do it. At least once a week, I'm gonna upload a video with my face of the week. Because this is nice. This is really nice, and it really pushes you to use your makeup and rediscover your makeup. All right, like I've been saying before, I find I like to set all over my face first before I do my under eye powder. It works for me. I'm going to use my Sephora powder. This is in Mahogany. And of course, I can't open it because of my nails. And I feel like that YSL eyeshadow palette, you're better off putting the putting on the shimmer with your fingers, but I still haven't managed like how to really get it on there with my nails. So, but if you have shorter nails, or if you can, you know, if you know how to do it, if you have that palette, or if you're thinking of getting that palette, I would suggest, I think using your finger would give you more payoff, because I couldn't get it properly with my fingers, of course, so I went in with a brush, and I don't think the payoff is as good as, you know, when you use your fingers. All right. So I brought out 2 under eye powders from Mercier. I already used this one to set my eye. So I want to use this, and I also want to use the Secret Brightening powder. I'm thinking this may be like, you know, a good combination to use. Hope I'm not wrong, because I haven't used those 2 in a very long time as well, especially the Secret Brightening powder. So this is in the shade Honey. Use a different sponge for the powder. This used to be the go-to, but now that I've been using, like just as I put it on here, now that I've been using that Huda powder, this is not as, this is definitely translucent like it says. This is not as full coverage at all. Maybe I should have put this last and put the Secret Brightening first. I don't know if it matters. Yeah. And I have the Secret Brightening powder. What shade do I have? I have it in shade 2. I think there are only 2 shades. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure. So I'm going to put a little bit of this. And it does like brighten the under eye. Make sure the corners get it, because I don't contour my nose, as you guys see. But I feel like when I put the powder and I bring it up close to my nose, it's close to, you know, like contouring. All right, and I'm also reminded that this Secret Brightening powder has shimmer. I forgot. It definitely has some shimmer in there. I think that's maybe cause it to like brighten. So I have to get used to that because I've been using so many matte powders, because up close you can see a little bit. It's not garish or overwhelming, but it does have a little shimmer. All right, I'm going to do my bottom lashes off camera and I'll be right back. All right, so for powder bronzer, I brought out the, because I brought all of these out about 3 days ago for my makeup of the week. I brought out the Path McGrath. I have this in, what is it, bronze mahogany, I think it is. Like I said, everything is going to be listed in the description box. Yeah, I think it's bronze mahogany. I'm like, I just have this sitting, and it's a nice shade. Yeah, that's pretty. Look at that. You know I love a good bronzer. It's nice and smooth as well. It's a nice formula. And this was also just sitting in my drawer. Look at that. Oh, I love makeup. So good. Like, especially like when you have like good products. And I'm liking the fact, I'm kind of surprised at how, I don't remember this foundation being as good as it is. I think my skin looks so nice with this foundation. And of course, the concealer. You know, I love my, where did I put it? I love a little shimmer too. So I'm gonna put a little bit of the Mario, the SoftSculpt in dark on my, only on my forehead though. I just want a little bit of like a sheen, since I'm not gonna use the Armani, which I've been abusing. All right, so I'm gonna use the So Cool blush palettes. I also mentioned this in my last video. And somebody had said to me, can you do a YouTube short swatching the palettes? So this is palette 101. And so I don't remember your name, but if you're watching, this is for you. So this is it swatched 101. My swatches aren't the best, but I hope you get an idea. And let me swatch palette 102 for you, and then I'll continue. All right, so this is 102. This is more subtle, and it has more like shimmer and more shades maybe you can use as toppers or highlighters. So this is 102. All right, so I think I'm going to use palette 102. You guys know I don't love a bright cheek, and I already have the blush. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here. Over top, and then maybe I'll use that highlighter shade in the middle. So let's use this shade right here. Just go over top because it's not as bright, it's subtle, but it has a similar color to the blush. Yeah, that's pretty. It's almost like a burnt spice kind of shade, which I think complements, yeah, complements the blush, the LYS blush a lot. And then this shade in the center here is like, has some shimmer. So I'll top it with this. I'll use the same brush. See, it has that nice sheen. Super pretty. All right, guys, I'm going to set my face, my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. See? Beautiful blush palette. Look how nice that looks with the LYS. And I had it sitting in there drawing cobwebs. Hold it out. All right, let's conclude with lips. Now for me, this is a lot. The bright cheek, I love it, but I'm not going to do a bold lip with this cheek and I'm wearing shimmer on my eye. I'm very like, you know, don't want to do too much. So we're going to have another nude lip. Don't talk about me. I'm going in with a regular lip liner though, the Patrick Star. I always want to say Todd, the Patrick Star lip liner. I think it's Coin Collector, don't quote me, but everything is going to be listed in the description box. And of course, Gucci Penny Beige. So, I have to look it up. Maybe I have to look on YouTube and see how they do the makeup of the week, month, or whatever. Because am I cheating if I switch out the powders? I don't think so, right? Because when I do my makeup tomorrow, I don't want to use these powders. Right. And compared to the powders I'm using now, these are meh. No shade. No shade, because I do love Laura Mercier, but now that I've used all the powders, these don't compare. All of this and I'm going to the supermarket. Supermarket. Look at me combing my hair on camera. Very ghetto. Especially combing it while I'm sitting here, but I got so much growth. I'm trying to like comb it out. And I permed my hair like a month ago, so I don't understand. But when it gets hot, my hair grows faster. So I'm just trying to get the inside is thick. I'm just trying to get it out. Okay. All right, guys. So I love this. This was such a great idea. So I'm going to try to do a face of the week at least once a week because I love the idea and I'm going to really start rotating and using my makeup. But let me know in the comments if when they say makeup of the week, you're not using the same products for like the full week, right? You can like switch them out because I want to switch out the under eye powders. I think my makeup would have looked so much better. I'm loving my cheek. That LYS and the blush from the Soku palette, beautiful. Yeah, so, but I think I can. Well, even if I can't, this is my spin on it. I'm going to switch out the powders, but everything else I love. And maybe I'll do a matte eye. Because especially like daytime, I don't like walking around with too much shimmer anymore. But all right, guys. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I had so much fun doing it. I'm looking forward to the next already. And even in my own, even when I'm not filming, this is what I'm going to do. The night before I do my makeup, I'm going to pull out different stuff and keep adding to my pile and switching out. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.